The people of God have been complaining about how the thieves invade and then destroy, stolen all the breakers in their transformer, and they dismantle everything. Absolutely, it is only that they cannot take along the transformer. As you are seeing, this is a disconnection of what is causing and what is helping us to have electricity in those states. This is a responsibility that is not only levied on government, but also government should have placed their CCTV cameras. Government should have placed their securities, because they know the rainy season in Sierra Leone, thieves are at the rampage per se. They go everywhere and steal at any time. So government should have placed their CCTV cameras to prevent this stealing issue over and over the years. We have been hearing for the past decades now. We have been hearing this issue of steal since we started having electricity supply in Sierra Leone. It has never stopped. We have never had a peace of mind when it comes to thieves in the rainy season. Government should try to put things in place for that. Listen, see guys, I may just want to say something that not all of you may agree with me. It is a question that each and every one of us must be asking about how, who and whom is responsible for the stolen meters, or the way and manner in which transformers have been dismantled and then disconnected by thefts. I don't know if you are thinking what I'm thinking here. How can a person who doesn't know about electricity supply or does not work under electricity power and supply in Sierra Leone have the authority or the know-how to dismantle an entire transformer to zero and then remove all necessary parts? It is something that has been happening over and over and over. It is uncountable now in Sierra Leone. I placed a video I bumped into that you have just watched and you are still watching. Let me say, it's a video that clearly indicates how thieves or Sierra Leonean workers are not having a mindset of progress. If people are making, and them, we the ordinary citizens, some of them are stealing the properties that the government and our own, some of us that are not thieves, resources, properties we bought are stolen. How far can we go, and what are we expecting? It is a shame, a disappointment. It is completely a setback to both government and us Sierra Leone, because in the case where in that transformer that has been dismantled has not been done that way, government or our money will not be used or will not be taken again for the same purpose. It is not sensible, neither it is advisable to be buying the same thing over and over again. It is complete waste of resources. So sometimes when we are blaming government and politicians about how they are misusing resources, also we too ourselves, some of us know the thieves, some of us in that Taitki in Gorich knows those thieves. Because if absolutely it's a strange person, it is possible for the individual to impersonate us. And most times in the rainy season, when I see sometimes people, we are having issues with electricity, I'm a bit scared, because the rate at which people are stealing in Sierra Leone in the rainy season is really high. So I plead on to the government and the EDSA officer and the man in charge of EDSA to be supplying us electricity supply. People are just doing things randomly, which is very bad and very hazardous to the nation. People always complain, people always say things, but if we consider and we take into cognizance what we are going through now in Sierra Leone, it is not only us that are having those issues. Or if I may say, all over Africa, everywhere it is there. But our own case is worse, because why? The ones that are supposed to be saying or advising us are still supporting us. And if I may say something, there is something I meant to understand is in the recent times, those things that are being stolen, they are sold back to people that are of hierarchy. Because if you imagine an ordinary man that does not have anything like doing with meter or generator that is with about 200,000 capacity or capacity, and somebody stole that from government, institutions or government property, where will he sell that thing? It's impossible, absolutely. I know. But this must go as a warning, as a clear indication. Let it go as a clear point that if somebody steals from the government, he's not stealing from the government, or he's not stealing from government property, but he's stealing from himself or herself. Because each and everything you buy today is of tax, and then it's of tax. So imagine you pay that tax and they're using that money to do something else. Somebody may want to say the government are misusing our resources. Me too. That's where I can pay back. How can you pay back for something that you absolutely doesn't have control over 100%? You pay back. You are paying us badly. We the ordinary ones that are not part of your crew. EDSA, you are in charge of all those things, and you are the ones responsible for this stealing. I owe you accountable because you know your workers, and another man who does not know about it cannot steal anything from that transformer in that very community. So you must put things in place to ensure this video that I'm seeing does not repeat itself.